Yo, Mike, do you know anybody that doesn't have a podcast these days?
My pet cat?
Well, Pet Cat could probably start a podcast soon because now the Golden Globes has their own podcast award.
You're telling me that Hawk Tua could win an award for the podcast?
That is absolutely what I'm saying.
Let's sink our teeth into this right now. The Golden Globe Awards, the annual award ceremony that presents awards for film and television, is now going to be presenting an award for podcast. They don't even have an award for reality shows or anything non-scripted. So what are they doing giving podcasts an award?
See, from my understanding, I'm looking at this and there really are fire podcasts out there, but where are we going from here, right? Will this allow for award shows to put categories for even streamers and content creators?
Because the weird thing is there's no dedicated awards for this type of podcast or this type of podcast. It's just one, and it's so different from film and TV because with those type of things, there's always really popular ones that everyone is watching. You know, new movie, something like Sinners, right? Everyone went to see that. Stuff like The White Lotus or Severance. Everyone is tuning into those episodes. Everyone is posting their reviews and reactions and talking about it. With podcasts, that really does not equate at all. Not everyone is listening to the same podcasts because there's podcasts for everything. There's podcasts about politics, about sports, about rewatching TV shows. I mean, God knows how many of those there are nowadays. And so with podcasts, how can they really give one award for the one best podcast? It just feels kind of impossible, and it feels like no matter what, they're not going to make a right decision on this.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
For example, we cannot have a sports podcast being compared to an anime podcast. It's just not happening. It's going to be very much convoluted.
And you have to imagine, this is the Golden Globes, this is Hollywood. The podcasts that are operated and hosted by celebrities, famous people, they're obviously going to be the ones that are probably going to be nominated and maybe end up winning compared to so many other amazing podcasts out there that maybe aren't hosted by people that are super well known, despite the fact that their podcasts might be well known. Golden Globes are for film and TV. And so, in my opinion, if they're given an award for podcasts, I mean, what's stopping them from giving an award to a talk show? I mean, there's so many of those. Those are on TV. Those are still really popular. There's a lot of those. Or hell, give an award to streaming, because streaming is super huge. A lot of people are watching that nowadays, probably more than some television.
Would you say streaming is as big as talk shows?
I would say that certain streamers are definitely bigger than talk shows and definitely bigger than a lot of podcasts too. I mean, I would imagine that there's more people tuning into Kai Cenat than tuning into some random podcast that's talking about rewatching some sitcom.
The way these numbers are on Twitch, it's insane. Well, looking at it from the bigger picture, at least from my opinion first, I really do enjoy the fact that they're giving podcasts and creators the ability to earn these mainstream awards. I mean, it's awesome. But for you, what do you think? Do you think this is or cause a flood of random podcasts to come in, or do you think this is a great idea?
Honestly, I can't see this right now being nothing but a failure, and that's only because they're only giving one award for it. I mean, I do love some podcasts. There are some podcasts that I listen to weekly, but I know they're not going to get an award for it. And with your question about whether there's going to be more and more podcasts, I mean, we already saw the extreme blow up of podcasts during the COVID lockdown years. And so I imagine now with an award, you know, I feel like people are going to be seeing a different goal now. You can get a Golden Globe for this. You can probably get a lot more money if you even get nominated for this.
Yeah, I'm sure the monetary aspect is going to be a huge influence. We've seen the industry become very volatile and impulsive with certain decisions. So in general, this is pretty unpredictable. So we can only talk about so much. But to be honest, I mean, we have yet to see. This award starts next year. We'll see how it goes. And this for sure is something I will tune into just because I want to see how this is going to be followed and handled.
This is definitely a wait and see situation. But hey, if you're watching this, it might be the best time to start a podcast right now. You could get nominated.
All right. I mean, you heard it from him. This is only our 11th video. We felt encouraged to start a YouTube channel because, you know, we thought it was going to be lit, and it is. It's fun. It's exciting. It's honestly something that helps with our creativity to put stuff out there for you guys to watch. But you want to go ahead and lead us out of here?
If you have any thoughts about this issue with the podcast award, if you agree, you disagree with what we've had to say, let us know down below in the comments.
We're trying to build a community from this channel, so get in the Discord, follow the blue sky. Like we always say, more on the jump.
Stay tuned.
Peace.